tech guru
Well, nice
on the
toothbrush.
board.
So I got my glasses.
Can you do 8 in the morning?
Sure.
Okay.
Wait, what day?
Thursday?
I'm usually swimming then, but yes, I can. I can do it. I'll reschedule my swim.
How about 7?
Don't you dare.
6.
I've
I
already
can
told
do
you not to
that.
push it, Jack.
Don't push it, Jeff. Are we recording?
Yes.
Okay. It's 5:03. We're going to open up our selectmen's meeting. For July 7th, please stand for the allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, we have approval of the treasurer warrants for June 19th, June 26th, and July 3rd.
I move that we accept the payroll warrants for June 19, June 26, and July 3rd, 2020.
Second.
Okay, all those in favor? Thank you. Accounts payable for June 23rd, June 30th, and July 7th.
I move that we accept the accounts payable warrants for June 23rd, June 30th, and July 7th, 2020.
Second.
All those in favor? Okay. Approval of the minutes for June 17th, 2020. Is there any corrections? Anything with that?
I keep asking you, expecting you to take a roll call every time we go.
Oh, I'm glad we don't have to do that anymore. I had to have a paper and I'd have to go like this so I know who I asked.
I'll move the minutes of June 17th as presented.
I'll second it.
All those in favor? The minutes for June 25th.
Yes. I wrestled with this one a lot. Under number 2, after it says estimated tax calculation, I would like to be parentheses with a minus 159,000.
Where?
Under 2,
Yeah,
the third line, following extensive discussion on the budget amounts in the estimated tax calculation, I would like the number minus 159,000 put in there.
You probably didn't see the email.
Yes, I did,
You
but
did.
this is what took place. I wanted to put in a lot more because, as you know, I was not happy with the number we gave us.
But it was wrong.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
I'm doing my best not to go into much detail other than I want what we were told. Minus 159,000.
okay.
I'll second that.
Any other corrections? Do I have a motion to accept the corrections?
I'll move the minutes as amended for June 25th.
I'll second that.
All those in favor? Thank you. We have no special presentations. We have one committee appointment, Donald Davis for the Waterfront Committee. What's your pleasure?
I'd like to move Mr. Davis to be approved for the waterfront committee.
Second it.
All those in favor? 5-0.
Welcome, Mr. Davis. Thank you very much.
Thank you, John.
Thank you.
Thank you, best of luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, we have 2 public hearings on liquor license renewal. The first one is for Lewis Ryland Seabasket LLC. Can I have a motion for the public hearing?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor? Thank you. Again, is there any questions regarding the license for Lewis Ryland of Seabasket? Do we have any questions?
I have a question.
Yes, go ahead.
So I noticed in the license for the Water Street one, and then I recall from the cubby hole, there's an extra thing if you're gonna have outside dining.
We're not on that one. We're
I
on
know.
Seabasket.
It was a point of reference. It's missing from this application. Do we need that?
On the Seabasket one?
Yeah, it's called, it's at the very end. It's the request for extension of premises. And that means that people are gonna sit outside and have a have that form. John, we're familiar with that because we just went through that with Cubby Hole and apparently Water Street did. So I just don't want these guys to get caught unawares.
Okay, so that's missing in the one for Seabass.
Yeah. On my face.
Can we grant them permission if they do so want to?
My understanding.
They already have outside done.
So they should have that form. Could we approve the liquor license and then just get the form later?
Mhm.
I
Generally,
think that we can approve it without the form, is what I'm asking.
Yeah, but
If
that's
we
what got
grant-
Carla in trouble because she didn't have the form and then she got in trouble because there were people
Because it
outside.
wasn't on file. It's like,
Exactly. So I just don't want
gosh,
these
yeah.
guys to get, like, we can approve it, but we should get that form done like ASAP.
yeah, apparently, if you get approved for the liquor license and you include the extension with the original application, it's automatic. It's when you kind of delay and come back at it a second time, it creates the problem. But
Gotcha.
that's what I got from the state liquor people.
Yeah, and there's no extension or,
Okay.
it's just not.
Okay, I'll make sure that.
I'm okay with approving it, but I just don't want them to get caught.
Understood.
You know what I
Okay,
mean?
that's Seabass.
Good point.
So can I have a motion from Olive?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor? Okay, now, let us take a motion on the Seabasket.
I'd like to make the motion to approve.
With the
Second.
extension. Do we have to have the extension?
I don't think it hurts.
Perfect.
But they don't have the extension.
They serve outside, Seabass. I know they do.
I'm just saying, like, the,
But is it
it's
required
not
now?
here.
Is the governor requiring it now? That's the question.
Well, they did for Cubbyhole and it is in this application, so I'm not the expert, that's why I brought it up, like, I don't know, but we know that Carla got in trouble, we know that these people included it, but here it doesn't, they
No,
don't
that
have it.
Seabass is.
So they may not have known about it, or maybe they don't need it, that's why I just wanted to raise it, I don't
Well,
want them to. get
maybe the approval, including extension, if necessary, some purpose.
That's
Yeah.
how I was gonna work.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
trouble. Okay, if you guys think that's fine.
All right, do I have a second on that one?
Second.
All those in favor? 5-0. Okay, that's on Seabass. All right, let's go. Yes,
Madam Chair, we go into a public hearing for the purpose of deliberating on a liquor license for Water Street Kitchen and Bar.
Second.
all those in favor? Okay, we are in public hearing. Do we have any questions regarding this application?
I think that everything.
None? Okay, can I have a motion to close the public hearing?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor? Now I need a motion to approve.
I move that we approve the liquor license for Water Street Kitchen and Bar.
Second that.
All those in favor? Okay, 5-0. The next item is new business, the annual town meeting warrant, and John has a discussion regarding that.
Yes, you would recollect that the school, because of the governor's executive order, was not required to have a public budget meeting, and so they haven't. So now, they have to, the town has to absorb, the necessary permits, not permits, necessary numbers for their budgets within our own town warrant. And this is the first time we've had to do it. If you recollect, normally it's just, we approve whatever they approved at their budget meeting. They haven't had a budget meeting. So we can't just use that form. So what we have to do now is, we have to include language that will incorporate what's necessary for them to operate and for the town to fund them to the tune of $5.9 million. Yes.
Can we put it in as one number, or do you have to put in the 11 cost centers?
It's odd. Linda and I have been running around in circles, talking to our attorney, trying to figure out the format. There's two parts. One, there's the warrant, and then there's the ballot. And we don't want to take a big flyer on the language in case it's wrong and causes us trouble down the road. So, as I said, Linda's been working on it, I've been working on it, and Sean, you are who's the attorney we're using. She's working on the material we have, trying to get it organized. And what I've said to the selectmen as they come in, we hope to get it tidied up tomorrow in a form that's bulletproof. And so planning on a Thursday.
Yep.
And it sounds like early meeting.
Thursday morning, 8 o'clock.
So that's, I thought it would be simpler, but it's not.
Gotcha.
It sounds like you're doing the superintendent's work, there's no excuse for it. Well, there is.
No, I'm just saying the numbers and the language have to be in the right form, and I don't feel comfortable filling in the spreadsheet.
And you should.
Oh, you shouldn't, no.
You shouldn't. My point is, the superintendent's had a month and a half to do this. And here we are, you're basically doing her work.
I don't think that's fair. You
Of
can't
course
say
it's
that.
fair.
You don't know what the superintendent's, no one's done this before. It's the first global pandemic in 100 years, Ben. It's just not fair.
It's still her responsibility.
That's all I have to say.
Well, there's also another issue with the warrant also because of the meeting last night with the budget committee. There was one member that abstained on every article. So we have to review the warrant, put on it that somebody abstained. So it's basically at fixing the warrant.
Because that is going on too.
That's fine,
So it was a situation where do we push through our end of it and have to come back, or wait until we have it all right the first time and do it at one time? And that's what John and I
Yeah,
decided.
we're trying. But
And
again,
John, I appreciate that, I'm just saying, it's not your responsibility. It's
sorry, let's put it this way,
You want
I
it,
want the town to have its town meeting
absolutely,
and do it once and do it right.
right?
But we went through this last year also, if you remember.
Yes, we did, and that makes it more galling.
That's right.
We pay these people good money and, but before we move on to warrant, I had a couple of things that I wanted to change the wording on.
On what?
Article 51.
I didn't bring my. Thank you.
It's all right, it's a simple change. Article 51,
Back?
yes.
Okay.
The second line where it says, for the purpose of paying the fifth annual lease purchase, I would like to change that to read, for the purpose of paying the final installment of the 5-year lease purchase.
Final installments.
I think that reads
Well,
better.
there would be a better chance of somebody saying yes.
Well, I just think it reads better, that's.
No, it does, you're right.
In Article 54,
Okay.
where it says reduce the tax commitment, I think it should read to reduce the 2020 tax commitment. I literally used the number last year, so.
Okay. Just add 2020. All right.
Then, I guess that's it.
Do you have it? You want to? You got it open?
It's okay, I'll have it in.
I can have that if you want.
If you have any, just give a call to them. That's fine. Thank you.
Okay, the next item of business is the fire department ladder truck surplus.
The town has a surplus item policy, and when a piece of equipment, or whatever it might be, any item reaches the end of its life, useful life to the town, then if the board chooses, they can declare a surplus, which means it can be sold. What I'm talking about here is the old ladder truck that doesn't work, And I would like, at the request of the fire chief, I'd like to declare it surplus, or the board to declare it surplus, and then we put out the bid and see what we can get for it.
I'm all in favor of that, but we do this with the understanding that we're getting rid of this whether the article passes or not next month.
Yeah.
Okay, as long as we understand.
Right.
Okay, I will move we declare the ladder truck surplus.
I'll second it.
All those in favor? 5-0. Thank you. Town manager's report.
Basically, the Synergy project is moving along quite nicely. We had a conference call on June 25th with Chad Chalati, who's the primary mover, Rick Hatcher, myself, and Kathy Honorado. Things are going very well for them. They've got 13 sites in Maine, and they're doing their due diligence. The footprint is good traction with CMP. They also got approval from FAA that there'd be no obstacles for flight operations, whether it be height or glare, so that bit was promising. And just last week, we got a statement from the Department of Environmental Protection that there were no vernal pools on the property, but they can cause some serious restrictions. So, and then the last thing they're working on the approvals is the interconnection, I think that's the term, with interconnection agreement with CMP. But it's all coming along very nicely. And I spoke to Steve Barrett, who has presented updates to the board, and I said, why don't you plan sometime in the next few weeks to come along and show all the financial advantages that the town will have in very straightforward language, PR opportunity, and also a chance for people to ask questions. And so that will happen maybe this month, or certainly early next month. And I think you'll all be quite impressed with the progress they made and how the market, how it's going to work for the town. So that's really my update on that. And one other thing, there was a request from a merchant on Main Street to be able to put tables out on the brickwork so they could serve wine outside. And this is the first request we had to utilize that new paved area, and I'm just bringing it up to the board's attention. This only came up this morning, so obviously there's some implications as to how many people might decide that'd be a good idea. And just think about it. I'll have it on the agenda for the next meeting. And
Could we have some sort of schematic with what they have planned on the table?
I was just gonna say, Ken brought up the subject a while ago. Do they have the extension license?
good one.
Which place is it?
Wait,
Is it the new place that's opening, or?
It's in a silent way, it's the old bank.
So it's the new place that's open,
Yeah,
so
new
they're not,
place.
even- so that, maybe that'll be in part of their, liquor license.
Bruce indicated that they really weren't operating, fully, of course, restricted with COVID and everything else. So, first time it came up just today, so I'm bringing it to the board's attention.
Yeah, I don't even think they're not open at all yet, are they?
I got that impression, but then I kind of wondered why they want to do this. And there was a schematic showing social distancing and where the tables might be, so we do have that.
So have they applied for liquor license yet?
Didn't even look at that.
Okay. All right. Well, when they do, they better have the extension.
Right.
Probably should be just attached to all liquor license applications, and if it's applicable to whoever is filling it out, they can
Yeah.
fill it out. If they don't need it, they just put NA on it.
Right.
Well, that's That's what the state liquor inspector said, you know, it's not a big deal if you apply for it at the same time as you're applying for your liquor license. That's all I have.
That's all right. Yes, Ben?
Well, one, I'm very glad that we're meeting in public again. It's been almost 4 months since we've had a select meeting. But I really wish that we could meet in some place that might be safer than this. What you just brought up is the sort of thing that might bring out a bunch of people to a meeting. And we should be able to meet, and people should be able to come in and express their opinions. And it's really difficult to do it in this setting.
Well, I have concerns as, when they're talking about social distancing, it's often just the distance, but the other is the duration of the contact. So if we had a 3-hour meeting here, that'd be a lot more hazardous than a 45-minute meeting. And so this morning I opened the side windows for an hour and a half just to let some air circulate and running the air conditioning too. But yeah, we've been lucky in Lincoln County, really have. But a lot of idiots out there. Where I live, as people come in from Minnesota, I know somebody who's driving from California. I've got people from New York City, and all the other people walking their dogs up and down the street. I don't know where they're from, but
Well, I mean, the thing is that, you know, I had these visions 3 or 4 months ago, this thing was gonna come and go, but this thing is gonna be around for quite a while, and we need to make some adjustments,
no, I agree.
unfortunately.
I agree.
I think so too. What about the gymnasium at the rec department? That's big and it's got a garage door on one side and then a door on the other, so you could actually have air flowing through it.
Yeah, good.
And
Great
it's
minds
really big.
think alike, that's what I told the chair yesterday. That we could even come in the side doors, so as not to contaminate the whole area of the.
Yeah. But it's got multiple points of egress and vehicles.
The next concern, of course, is to be able to broadcast YouTube or film it or whatever have you. I don't know if we can do that there.
We could. And we could do that anywhere. That's actually pretty easy.
I mean, that would be good, I don't find that a big concern. The townspeople have voted that down 2 or 3 times.
Voted what down?
When we were with CLC,
No, I was saying if we could have some type of, like, be able to do YouTube, record it, put it onto YouTube.
Yeah.
You know, continue what we're doing
If we
now.
can, it would be great, but seriously, we have a couple of really good newspapers that have been reporting on us for years.
Right, that's true.
Like we
I
could
really
live
do
stream
feel
right off of
that
our
way.
phones,
Yeah.
Judy. Like we, you know, put a phone on a tripod and live stream. We could be doing that right now. We don't need all this stuff.
Okay.
Well, that's
Set that right up.
Yes.
so she turned,
That's your job.
Did you volunteer? I heard you volunteer.
Sure, I need money for a tripod.
That's all Woolwich is doing. They've got their town administrator with her phone, and she's not got it set up, she's holding it.
Okay, so, you know, a podium with a tripod and
That's basically it.
then it's,
So if it's something you want to try for the end of June, end of July, our next selectmen's meeting,
Okay, we can look at
If
it.
we can.
if we can do it, let's look into it. Okay. Anything else?
No, not for me.
Okay, we're going to take a quick executive session. I make a motion to enter into executive session pursuant to 1 MRSA 4056A.
Second.
All those in favor? Okay, and we will have a vote when we come out. Shall
If the
we?
3 of them just leave the room for a few minutes, might not be long.
No, they could.
oh, I have to turn this off.
That'd be quicker, really.
What's that?
Yeah,
This
turn
is
it off.
in my house.
Yeah, I'll kill the sound.
You want us to leave?
Yes, please.
Just for a
I
minute.
didn't hear that.
Vote.
Just go out the hallway for a minute.
Okay.
is it just a button?
I'll let you shut the door.